Mike Cannon is hilarious. He's got a brand new special out on YouTube. Anxiety,
traumatized animal,
filmed at Stamford, New York.
Yeah, at the New York Comedy Club in Stamford, Connecticut. That room fucking rules.
Room rules.
Yeah.
And you walk in that room and you kind of go, is this going to be a good room? And then the show starts and you're like, oh, this is a fucking...
It feels like theater club hybrid in the sense that and that's the sound we got from it too, where it's like super intimate. Everybody's kind of on top of you, but it booms.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So check out Traumatized Animal on YouTube right now. You're the man.
Appreciate
Thanks
you having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Every episode... Where did I do with mine? Did I lose it?
I'm excited about this.
Oh, you know about it?
I think, yeah.
So at the end of every episode, by the way, shout out the Skankfest fan that gave me a box of baseball and football cards. On a new thing, we're going to start letting the guest pick basketball, baseball, or football. So they know it more.
Nice.
Cannon's an NBA head.
Yeah.
So I knew NBA was the way to go. I don't mean to overstep my bounds, but I knew you'd want to do NBA.
This is correct.
And this is 1990, 1991.
Oh, this is,
so
6 years old. This is right in my wheelhouse.
It's great. There are guys I don't know. One guy tried busting my balls on Twitter and I got butthurt. He was like, you don't know ball. And I was like, shut up. I don't fucking care. I don't.
You ever see those TikToks where it's like 90% of early aughts hoop fans will know who this is, 60%, 40%, 10%, and I whiffed on 60 and got so furious.
Guys, we're doing this for fun. We're going through the cards for fun. This isn't a fucking show where we're actually going to appraise cards. Pimps getting shit because they're going like, this card's not even worth that. You got to get like super mint. I don't care. This isn't a thing. This is fun, silly boy time. This is literally two little boys going through their cards. That's all this is. Go watch an actual card show. This is strictly for fun and to give you something on Saturday where we make a couple extra jokes. We make fun of how black dudes used to cut their hair in the 80s and how white guys had mustaches. That's what we do. If you don't like it, Google something else.
Truly.
Wait, I just need this for the algo, baby. I'm just trying to get my clips out there because I'm on tour. DanSoder.com. San Diego, February 28th. Los Angeles, March 1st. And San Francisco, March 2nd. Here you go. 1990, 1991.
Yeah.
Open this up. We do 2 piles.
Okay.
We do a crusty pile for those that we don't know and a keeper pile. Keeper pile are people you know. They don't even have to be all-stars.
This back one is...
We'll flip it.
Is a banger.
But start with the back one, flip it around, and then pull the back one first because you know the banger. And it's all about the surprise. Who do you got?
David Robinson.
Rookie card.
Dude, that's crazy.
Rookie card. Crazy. This might be one of the... Now we are
one
a
of
card
them
show.
ones.
Now we're a card show. Suck my dick, we're pivoting. We got the highlight thing.
Somebody get a jewel case.
Dude, do not touch it. Don't get any myrtle hair on it. David Robinson, rookie card.
Dude,
the Admiral.
Straight out of the Navy.
College Navy, first round pick, first overall pick. 1987. Dude, this is nuts. No middle name. These cards usually give their middle names on the back.
Oh, wow.
He looks like a kid.
He does. And I mean, you got to appreciate the fact that there was like no lineup ever.
Ever.
Like,
I mean,
it
dude.
was pure natch.
It's so funny because you see here you can tell that someone gets to them in the NBA when they're like young and they're not lined up. And then you see them playing in their actual thing. And you go, you know, a vet went, I got a barber for you.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, young blood. You look ridiculous. Key West, Florida. David Robinson, one of the greatest players of all time. One of the most boring players of all time.
I mean, maybe the best body in NBA history.
Crazy.
Probably.
7'1", so big, couldn't fit into a submarine.
Is that true?
That's why they called him the Admiral. He was supposed to be an admiral on the ship. Yeah. But he was too big for a submarine. 7'1".
Unbelievable.
You can't get on it. Yeah.
The coach of Pearl River, I forget what his name was, but he played at West Point at the same time as David Robinson played there.
At Navy, at Annapolis.
But he was the leading scorer in Division I college basketball history, and he's like this 5'8", 5'9" white guy.
Just hucking up shit.
Unbelievable.
I bet he just
literally Dust Bowl face. Looks truly
But
unreal.
I bet could just bang threes.
Like a step inside a half court.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love a Curry before Curry.
Yep. But he was saying, he was like, David Robinson, like I stood next to him and it was like, well, that's the NBA and this is good at college.
Unanimous choice, Rookie of the Year, 1990. ranked among the league leaders in scoring, rebounding, and block shots. Broke Willie Anderson's team record for rookie scoring. Recorded 3 triple-doubles during the season. Wow. That's so funny they do that now.
Yeah.
They go, he got 3 triple-doubles. You go, hey, that's a week for Jokic.
Right, yeah.
That is literally a week of games for Nikola Jokic.
It is crazy. Is it just that much easier? Like, is nobody rebound? Why is it so?
He's just the best.
Yeah, I mean, he is unreal.
He just doesn't want to be there.
No, did you see Media Day where he's just like begrudgingly answering questions? And
Katie literally, I was like, listen, I love Skankfest. I love being home. We all know this. Now that we're adults, we love being home more than we love being on the road.
Totally.
But Katie was like, how is Skankfest? And the clip I played was...
No, every year is the same thing, and I don't know why we're doing it every year.
I don't know. I mean, that was like, I was watching that clip, and she goes, how's Skankfest going?
No, every year is the same thing, and I don't know why we're doing it every year. Everything is the same.
I'll send it to you so you can edit in the clip.
It is funny.
I don't know why we do this every year. Same
He is
thing
such
every
welcome
year.
perspective, though, to not only professional sports, but to America. Because this is how Americans feel about playing overseas. He is literally like, I'd rather be in my war-torn dump than this fucking country playing basketball.
My other favorite clip of something that I have saved is when we won the championship, they were
Not
like...
meaning to call Serbia a dump.
I mean, it kind of is. But they went like... Oh, you won the championship. Are you going to go to the parade? And he was like, what day is parade? And they're like, Thursday? He goes, oh, like that. He goes, I want to go home. Because he was being honest. He was like, I just want to go home. I don't give a fuck about your stupid fucking parade. But then he got drunk at the parade. Mm-hmm. I had it saved forever.
You didn't know they were serving booze there.
Dude, you could tell he's buzzed.
I mean, he won the bronze with Serbia and was happier than any moment.
You know that I told that I don't want to stay on parade, but I fucking want to stay on parade.
He's the best. He's my favorite player. He's just drunk and he goes, I know I said this shit sucked, this shit fucking rules. I love it. I love Nikola Jokic for that. He's like, I see I don't like parade. I fucking like parade. It's just the best. He's my favorite player.
He's amazing.
Shaquille O'Neal and Nikola Jokic are my favorite players of all time.
No kidding.
I always loved Shaq because why I love Shaq was he was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And he always truly seemed like he was enjoying the game.
Yes.
He always seemed like he was fun. He would smile. He'd do like winks and little nudges and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd give himself new nicknames.
Yes. You know the funniest thing Shaq's ever done? Is behind the scenes, and I think he was on the Lakers at the time, they had him develop the underhand free throw. Mm-hmm. And I think he was shooting upwards of like 75%, which would have brought his average to like astronomical history books, name it.
He would have been the leading scorer of all time.
And he literally looked at the coaches and was like, this is gay. I'm not doing it. He worked on it for months. And afterwards was like, can't do it.
Y'all making me pee sit down. I can't be peeing sitting down. I'm a man. I'm going to get pissed all over the floor, but I ain't sitting down when I pee. I love Shaq. You're like, you trying to make me sit down when I pee. Oh. No one makes Shaq sit down when he pees.
How tall must his fucking toilet be? That actually it must be like Phil Jackson's
fuck a squatty potty.
Chair.
He just has to bend down to shit. I naturally get in a squat position. I don't need no squatty potty. But the way that he talks about Nikola Jokic makes me love. It's like my two favorites loving each other.
Yes, yeah.
Because he'll be like secretly shitty to Embiid. He's not like crazy shitty to Embiid, but he'll be like, I love Nikola Jokic. He been battling down low, playing like a big man. Like he says shit like that. Or he'll be like, he doesn't pop a 25-foot shot. Mm-hmm. He can hit it if he needs to. He's down there fighting.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, Shaq.
Well, and you could tell he loves. So Shaq never got full credit for how good of a passer he was.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He was nasty.
Incredible passer.
The reason Kobe was so good was because Shaq could kick it out.
Yeah. Yes. And now he sees a big man like almost leading the league in assists, and he's like, this would have been me in another era.
I love it, dude. Yeah. My two favorite players are two big boys that have crushes on each other. Who else you got in the pack?
This next one is a good one. This is Brian Shaw.
Brian Shaw. I remember the name. We've had Brian Shaw before. No middle name. Looks so young, but also he looks simultaneously Brian Shaw looks like a player and a teacher. At the same time.
Yeah, that was the age.
Yeah, but also wearing the bike shorts under.
I did that for a little bit.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, I
Can't
thought
show-
that was the coolest look because you could go short and long simultaneously.
And he looks cool as hell.
Jordan did that for a little while, too.
Yeah, he's drafted in Boston in 88 out of Cal, Santa Barbara, out of UCSB.
He's
First
a coach
round.
now, right?
Who, Brian Shaw?
Yeah.
I think we need to look it up, but maybe.
I think he was definitely up for a bunch of coaching jobs recently, and I think it's on somebody's staff.
Crusty or keep? Your decision.
I kind of think that's shit. I mean, in full scope, it's probably a keep, but in this, considering I know who the next one is, it's a crust.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw.
Damn.
Sorry, Coach.
Sorry, coach. That.
I have a Shaq quote about his toilet.
Here, let me see. This is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal's in an episode of the Jimmy Kimmel Live. In an episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal asked Mila Kunis if her kids have ever fallen asleep on a toilet. Kunis replied, "There were times her daughter felt sleepy, but never fell asleep on the toilet," referring to a video of Shaq. Kunis asked if it was CGI or a giant toilet was actually built. The Los Angeles Lakers great replied that it was in fact a giant toilet. He added that he had a giant toilet delivered to his house because it looked nice.
Scroll down a little bit. This quote goes on.
Furthermore, Kunis asked Shaq if he needed a giant toilet. Shaq replied that he used regular toilets like everybody else, which surprised Kunis. That's like asking, like, you're treating him like a polar bear. You go, do you use toilets like regular people? Is he like me? like with other big guys? they're like, I don't know, I think so. Yeah, he goes, I have to shit on a big toilet. Can you use a regular toilet? Dude, a regular toilet trying to choke down those fucking dumps?
Just well, that's
Sweet Lord, dude. You need a jet flush. You need one of those ones that go
just an
sucks.
army of septic tanks.
Oh my god.
His
They're
yard.
like Shaq staying here and the whole staff. If it's an old hotel, they're like, all right. We'll get the plumbers on the phone.
Next one, Glenn Rice.
I mean, big Glenn Rice.
Unreal.
Big dog, dude. Big dog Glenn Rice. Look at how young he is.
He's young as shit.
Flat top. Glenn A. Rice. He doesn't even want you to know his middle name.
Well, Glenn Robinson was big dog. That was the Milwaukee Bucks. Glenn Rice was the guy that if he came up now in the shooters era, he'd be one of the greats ever.
Who slept with Sarah Palin?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was Glenn Robinson.
No, I think it was Glenn Rice that actually banged Sarah Palin.
God, who nailed Palin? Who's nailing
That's
Palin?
fucking awesome.
First round pick out of Michigan, Glenn Rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm mixing him and big dog Glenn Robinson up.
Well, and he had a couple of those like mouth off to Jordan moments where he was
Yeah.
like giving Jordan the business, and then he said something, and Jordan like almost fought his teammate, and then scored 30 down the stretch.
Him and Sarah Palin.
It was Glenn Rice that banged Sarah Palin.
Where?
They
Like,
went
like
at
how did
University-
they come across each
I'll tell
other?
you, I think it's University of Idaho. He played at Idaho before he went to Michigan.
Wow. So we caught her before career aspirations.
Oh, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, he was sitting around. He's like, no shit.
No shit.
that was the reaction. Glenn, you know you fucked the governor of Alaska? He goes, are you for real? That's crazy. Oh, no shit.
No shit.
Oh, no shit. I'm out. Well, all right.
Crazy quote.
All right. Yeah, dude. Bring it up. I remember Sarah feeling pretty good that she had been with a black basketball star. A source close to Palin was then quoted.
I don't know what context.
I don't know.
She is from Alaska.
Is typically associated with her.
She's like, wow, got one.
unexpected spotlight fell upon her when the scandalous biography, The Rogue, Searching for the Real Sarah Palin. That's what the book is from. So that's what we're quoting. We're not making this up. The book revealed adventures with drugs, a failed marriage, and allegations of cheating and sex affairs. This article is horribly written. Palin, a registered Republican since '82, had just recently graduated from college. That's what it was. During that time, Rice, a talented 6'8" junior for the University of Michigan, where he set numerous records and had his number 44 jersey retired in 2005. This alleged affair supposedly occurred just 9 months before Palin eloped with her husband.
Damn. I could picture her like Donald Sterling too, just like pinching his legs. It's just his
She's
body
rubbing
being
his
like,
shoulders, checking his teeth like he's a horse. She's like, let me look in there. He's like, what are you doing? She goes, she does this grab that only doctors and fucking breeders do. Strong. Good stock. He's like, can I help you? I can see Alaska from my house. Glenn Rice, you're going in the keeper pile.
Yeah, that's
just
a
for. I mean, 2 rookies, dude.
Pretty good.
Pretty good so far.
Pretty good. James Donaldson, center from the Dallas Mavericks.
James Donaldson. Oh, we've got him before because we made fun of his knees. He's got those old knees. I said that
yeah.
It looks like every time he sits down, he goes.
The John Sally knees.
Yeah. James Lee Donaldson III out of Washington State. Looks like your friend's dad that you like. You know what I mean? So you go to your house, you go, hi, Mr. Donaldson. And he goes, James ain't being a dickhead, is he? And you go, little James isn't being a dickhead. You go, no, it's fine. You know, he's just like, you got cut from the basketball team. He's a little bummed out. But he's this James Donaldson is 7'2" from England.
No shit.
British.
Oh.
I think that's very interesting.
That is.
You're a large black man. Have you ever thought about the NBA?
Would you care to get on a boat and go to America?
Why don't we send you to the furthest most point in America, Washington State? Have you ever been to Washington State? It's a shithole.
Sorry, Mr. Donaldson. Cheerio. You're in the crusty pile.
Yeah. Rod Higgins from the Golden State Warriors.
Shout out Rod Higgins. This is around the time I was a Warriors fan. We have the Tim Hardaway rookie right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Roderick Dwayne Higgins out of Fresno State.
Mitch Richmond, Chris Mullins.
Run TMC.
They had a squad.
Run TMC. He was from Chicago, went to Fresno State. Shout out Fresno. That's where my mom grew up.
Nice.
It's a shithole, but it produced my mom, so shout out. I don't remember him. Played for the Bulls, and then he went to Golden State for a couple of years. I don't remember Rod Higgins. I'm sorry.
No, nobody wears wrist sweatbands anymore.
Except pro wrestlers.
Yeah, pro wrestlers and tennis players.
Yeah, that's
they're
it.
the only ones that mop their brow.
And wrestlers just put tape so they can just go, all right, brother. You're right. Let's start bringing those back. Let's bring those back next summer. Me and you will have wristband things.
That's the white comedian answer to the black comedian towel.
Oh, you guys look beautiful tonight. Oh, you guys ever go on a hot date? What do you do for a living? Crowd work while you're
Anagram with
mopping it
Soder
up.
on it.
I have the quarterback switch where I could check where I go, you know what, I'm going to switch that play up. I'm actually going to do the babies shitting themselves bit. All right.
Dude, if Bob Nelson was now,
Yeah.
that would be his act as quarterback.
Yeah. He's like, oh, okay. I can do that now. All right. Krusty Pile's building.
We got a coach,
Love a coach.
Jerry Sloan of the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, Jerry Sloan was a player, I believe, for the Lakers.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who he played for. He was a player. Did he play for the Knicks?
I don't know, but he coached the Chicago Bulls for 3 seasons, 79 to 82. 82, I believe, was like 2 years before they got Jordan. Played 11 seasons with the Bulls, and is the only player in history to have his jersey number retired until Jordan. Was named to NBA All Defensive first 4. He was All Defensive team, 69, 72, 74, and 75. Damn, so he went from playing in 75 to coaching in 79. So he basically turned around and he's like, I'm a head coach.
Yeah. That's like Steve Nash, but successful.
Yeah.
Like as a coach, yeah.
Or Jason Kidd, too.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Jason Kidd did it, but I remember Jerry Sloan coaching for the Jazz. I remember this when I was a kid.
He handheld Karl Malone through his impregnating a 12-year-old scandal.
That's nuts. He goes, Carl, we've all done it. And for that, you go in the crusty pile. For helping, or by the way, who's Karl Malone's child ended up becoming an NFL lineman.
That's right.
And
I
now
mean, that
he
makes
recognizes
sense.
it. We just went through this recently. Karl Malone's came up a couple times on the podcast. I don't know. You do early 90s basketball cards.
Yeah.
You're going to get the mailman.
He pops up.
And his statutory rape going to get brought up.
We got Charles Jones from the Bullets.
Charles Jones from the Bullets. At first, you think it's a cool picture until you realize how sweaty in his face is. Then you're mad if you're Charles Jones. Because he's going.
He's also. It's also just like that's early day athleticism. Because what is this guy 6'8", and he's like scraping
6'9",
the rim on a dunk.
He's like, please. And now they raise up where LeBron's like, do you want me to take a penny off the top of the backboard? Oh, I can actually fly. From Albany State. He was 8th round pick. 8th round pick.
Holy shit! Was that an expansion draft?
In 1979.
That's crazy.
From McGee, Arkansas. 6'9", played for Philly for a season and then Washington. Sorry, Mr. Jones. Going in the crusty pile. Mr. Jones and me.
This might be the first. What's it? Crispy?
Crusty.
But what's the other one?
Keep.
This might be the first keep based on fame by proxy. So this is Craig Elo.
I remember
from
Craig
the Cavs.
Elo. Yeah.
Fame as made Jordan with the shot over Elo.
Yep.
Scott, the Bulls win it. The game win it.
That was Jordan hitting it and then turning around and doing the fucking.
Well, he pumped at the free throw line, hit it over him, and then
that's the jump.
Jumped and almost punched 6 teammates in the face.
Oh yeah, that was over Craig Elo.
Yep.
Who played at Odessa Junior College, then Washington State.
Look at that.
Cougars.
He's got Odessa haircut though for
Dude,
sure. Look at that. That is
Lord.
Friday Night Lights, the movie.
And his first name is Joel. It's Joel Craig Elo.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, he really has Hoosier face. This is a guy who's like
super
bounce,
cuts.
bounce, pass, shoot.
I don't make fakes because it's dishonest.
I know, yeah. I don't like lying to my opponents. Craig Elo will always be special in my mind because for years before the bonfire, I would go to Jay's house and we'd play NBA 2K, but we'd do a street game and we'd do all goofy white guys.
Nice.
And I would always take Craig Elo because I needed a PG, dude. I needed a point guard.
Hilarious.
But you're going in the crusty pile, Craig Elo, even though I know who you are.
Robert Reed, this haircut, he looks like the love interest from Coming to America.
Oh my God.
Boyfriend.
Let your soul go. Look at that, dude. Robert Keith Reed, also on the back, he looks like a guy that when you're making a creative player, he's clearly white, but you make him black. You know what I mean? Or you go, like, I'm going to make this guy black.
His hair looks like he just took off his football helmet.
Yeah.
Like how it had the middle tuft and then it like
Sorry,
crowns.
I was taking a nap. Is it picture day? Robert Reed, guard forward, second round. He was in the second round out of St. Mary's in Texas. He's from Houston, born in Atlanta, Georgia. Guy balled. Guy played for the Rockets forever. Got traded to Charlotte. Hope he's doing well.
Yeah. A guard with 50 back then. Too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But he's 6'8" guard too.
That's
6'8"
why
guard was
I'm going to
nuts.
watch Robert Reed highlights after this.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like,
Watch-
he's one of those guys that was born in the wrong era.
Yeah, watch you call me. You go, we should not have put him in the crusty pile.
Robert Reed
I
is
need
the
you.
truth.
I need you to cut that episode. Robert Reed should have been in the keep pile. Right now, all we have is 2 rookies in our keeper pile.
Ooh, this one might be. Horace Grant.
Horace Grant, no glasses.
None. Contacts.
Horace Junior Grant. A lot of people like to put the junior at the end. He goes right in the middle. Horace Grant, unbelievable, from Clemson, 10th pick in Chicago, helped build the Bulls dynasty and gets no credit.
No,
for
and then also was the reason why it kind of like they went out and got Dennis Rodman and had to get help because he was so integral.
Well, he also went to the Magic,
Yes.
and helped them get to the finals with Shaq and Anthony and with Hardaway.
He actually gave Nick Anderson the scouting report that said when Jordan when he passes you, he doesn't check behind him to tip him from the back.
Really?
Literally said that to Nick Anderson, and they won that game. And then the next game, he was 23.
Yeah,
He was like, fuck
He's like,
that. I'm not wearing 45.
Fuck, I fucked up. I should have told you that. He's so mad. Is he mad? Imagine having Jordan pissed at you, and you're like, is he pissed? Does he seem like he's really pissed at me? Fuck. Wow, man. Well, Horace, guess what? You're going in the keeper pile.
Yeah. You love that. I might have a different history with this guy than you do, but Tom Chambers.
Tom Chambers. This is an all-star card.
He had springs, dude. A white guy that used to jump from the dotted line and just hang dick in defender's face.
Now,
and
my
bang it
question
on him.
about Thomas Doan Chambers is, do you think he was the precursor to Dan Thunder Marley, or was it reversed?
And I think he might have been on the. I think he was on the Suns also.
He was on the Suns.
So, oh man, well, Dan Marley was such a different player than him because he wasn't as athletic. Like Tom Chambers is shockingly athletic.
But I kind of like the thought that the Suns front office was like, what if we just get white guys that can dunk? And everyone was like, what? Now hear me out. What if there was an explosion in the What if there was an explosion in the Flavor Factory, and we mixed white guys with dunking? And it's like, we got Tom Chambers. I don't remember Tom Chambers, but I'm putting him in your keeper pile.
Nice.
Because you remember how much he could dunk.
Dude, he used to fly. Chris Morris, which I don't remember that, but my friend's name is that.
Can I tell you right now, as a misshaped head guy, love him. I know he's going in the crusty pile, but
He looks like Hakeem. Like the way he holds his body right there looks
Yeah.
like Hakeem Olajuwon
He's only
posting
6'8".
up. No shit.
6'8", played at Auburn, was drafted by the Nets. First round, 4th pick overall in the 88 draft.
Wow.
Led the Nets in 3-point shooting, so a guy could just bang threes. Field goal percentage hung around 42%. Free throws
That's
around
amazing.
71. Guy fucking could score.
Back when efficiency was like a rumor.
Yeah.
They were like, just take 30 shots.
Yeah,
Who
30
cares?
shots is fine, whatever. You can make it. But
John
I'm
Starks
sorry,
go 3
Chris.
for 19.
Sorry, Mr. Morris. Christopher Bernard Morris going in the crusty pile.
Derek Sheavis. Like it's
Derek
like
Sheavis
the end
is
of
a
mischievous.
tough name. Looks like Israel Adesanya on this picture.
Holy shit, he really does.
The former middleweight champion of the UFC and all-around badass. Derek Joseph
Style
Chivas
bender.
looks like style bender. Israel Adesanya, just in this picture, less on the back picture. Back picture just looks like
On the back, he kind of looks like David Bowie's wife.
Yeah, I caught him in bed with another man. But 6'7", played out of Missouri, was a first-round pick. Acquired from Houston for 3 second-round picks. You got to feel good about that.
Not bad.
Yeah. Played in Houston and then Cleveland. Was a Cavalier with Craig Elio. And just like Craig Elio, you're going to the crusty pile.
Last
card.
one, Michael Ansley from the Orlando Magic.
A rookie that won't end up in the keeper pile.
That's wild.
Sorry. Look how sweet of a picture he has on the back.
That is very kind. He has a kind face. He's happy to be there.
That's the kindest picture where he goes, hey.
He met Mickey Mouse 6 minutes before
goes,
that picture.
And he said something like, do you guys need me to sit down and take a picture? And they go, yeah. Would you be all right with that? He goes, I would love to. Look how nice he is. He sits down. He goes, how's your day? He remembers your wife's name. You know what I mean? Like Michael Ansley comes in the facility and he goes, how's Katie doing? And you go, she's good.
Yeah. Wow.
He
Thank
goes,
you.
she still make those cookies? She does. You want me to bring you some? He's like, man. Myrtle's barking. She loves Michael Ansley. She's like, don't besmirch him. He doesn't have a middle name. I mean, that is the sweetest picture.
It's kind eyes.
I mean, I'm just going to say it. Can we look up Michael Ansley? What we do is we take one crusty person, find out where are they now.
I love that.
I fell in love with this guy from
Let
the
me
back
see.
picture.
How many years? Oh, it doesn't say. That was his rookie
rookie
year.
card.
Wow.
Could have had a long career, maybe not.
I mean, he's still ranked 3rd on the Magic in field goal percentage.
But the Magic were, again,
They
like
sure
a 6-month-old team.
It's Scott Styles.
Oh.
The balding 25-year-old point guard that could absolutely throw dimes,
Do you know how
though.
many kids he has?
How many?
Do you know about the Scott Skiles thing?
No.
Scott Skiles has like 9 kids. Like, he's like a rabbit.
I love that.
It's like him and Sean Kemp are like at the but we're not worried about him today. Today we're worried about Mr. Michael Ansley, who, my God, dude, played all over. Played until 2009.
No shit.
Dude, played with the Magic, then played for the Birmingham Bandits, 91, up to the Sixers, Hornets, and then just like all over the world.
Wow.
Played in places, Sportino.
That's 19, 20 years playing professional basketball.
Yeah, he was a second-round pick in the 1989 draft, played 3 years in the NBA. His best year in the NBA came during his rookie season as a member of the Magic. After leaving the NBA, he played in clubs in Israel, Spain, Turkey, and Poland. That's all they got on him.
That's wild.
College career.
That's because back then, once they went over there, they're dead. Like,
Yeah,
they're
you were
gone.
just like, dude, he could be like the biggest thing right now in Turkey, and we'd have no idea.
Totally.
Or they'd be like, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Michael Ansley? Hey, that's our Jordan. Yeah, that's not your Jordan. Look up how many kids Scott Skiles has before we leave, because I don't want to, I'm not leaving you something. By the way, if you go to punchup.live, sign up for my mailing list. We sign these crusty cards, and then we enter a raffle to send them out. Cannon gets to keep these. We keep
shit.
these.
This is the best.
Yeah, you got a David Robinson rookie card, dude.
This is
It's fucking, there might be
pretty
something.
legit.
I don't think so. I don't think cards are worth anything these days
I don't think
anymore.
physical cards are, but I will be hanging this up in my office area.
Scott Skiles? Scott Skiles,
That
Am I
he
thinking of
that he
something else?
knows.
Am I thinking of someone else? Dude, last time I checked, I thought Scott Skiles was out here.
Just dicking down America.
Fucking. Hold on, I got to look this up.
What NBA player has a left? Sean Kemp?
Yeah.
He definitely does. Sean Kemp shot somebody outside of Seattle, and totally they ruled he was completely in the right. This was like 3 or 4 years ago too.
It's badass.
Yeah.
He's got a great fucking. He's got a great weed.
Does he?
Oh yeah, Sean Kemp. Oh no, Gary Payton does.
Oh, nice.
Sean Kemp does have 11 kids. The athletes with the most children by women, and Scott Skiles is on the list.
Crumrarty from the
Larry Johnson, Scott Skiles. Number of kids, number of babies mamas. He has 6 kids, unknown baby mama. We don't know what's more surprising, that the coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, and this is from complex.com. There's no word on how many babies mamas they're floating around. He has a decade of overhead coaching experience. When he just, okay.
Now he's like a GM, I think.
Yeah, dude. And this came out in
amazing.
2012.
Oh, so he's still probably swinging heavy.
Oh my God, there's probably new ones that we don't even know about yet.
That's the 3 new ones that was listed in your whatever you looked up.
He goes, oh yeah, nice start. This is the ones he's had since Biden's been in office. And you're like, oh fuck, that's less than 4 years. You rule. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Thanks for watching the card segment on this Saturday. Check out all of Mike's specials. Go to his YouTube channel, subscribe.
Traumatized Animal is the best one, though.
Traumatized Animal is the newest one that was filmed at New York Comedy Club in Stanford. Just out. So get Traumatized Animal. Start there. Work yourself backwards.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.